Hello everyone, this is Sharon from Everything Beautiful. Today I will be making some callaloo fritters, and you can use the greens of your choice. If you're in Africa, you can use skumawiki, pumpkin leaves, whatever greens you have, potato leaves, pop choy, spinach, collard greens, you can use it to bake this dish. Now, callaloo, I've seen it in Africa, so I know, and also in the Caribbean. Now, this is what it is looking like. Okay, it's on a long stalk, and you notice the leaves are green, the chlorophyll is in the leaves. Now, when we were growing up, my mom always wanted us to pick it, and so we have to strip it like this. Let me show you. See that thing? That's how you have to strip it. Now at my age, I can't bother with that. What I do, I just cut off the little branches like these, okay, and use them. So I have some cut here, and what I'm going to do with it, I'm just going to put it in the pot and steam it for a little while to get it soft. Now you can use it raw and mix it with the vegetables, the seasonings, I'm sorry, but when you pre-cook it or pre-steam it, even if you have leftover in the fridge, it can be used. So even if you cook it for one or 2 minutes, it makes it a little bit more tender, and the fritters are much easier to fry, or they fry quicker. Another thing is I'm going to do a big one like a pizza, but you can do them individually in smaller ones, and I have a video on that, so I will also post that video. Okay, thank you for watching. So here it is. I have the callaloo already steamed for maybe a minute or so to soften it, so the fritter will fry quicker, and the water is in it. So I'm just going to put it in the pan with all the vegetables, all the seasonings. So I have red peppers, green peppers, yellow peppers, orange pepper, garlic, scallion, and onion. So I'm going to combine this. I'm going to add some salt or seasoning of your seasoning, that you prefer to cook with, because you would like this to be nicely flavored. So I'm going to put in some easy spice, some seasoning that we use here in Jamaica that makes our food taste really good. I'm going to add some black pepper. I'm going to add some baking powder, and I'm going to add some salt. Then I'm going to add my flour, and then I will get back to you. So here it is. I've added the flour to the batter, and if you look at it, it's a bit stiff, and that's how I like it. I don't like it too runny. When it's too runny, it makes the fritter a little bit too soft. Also, when it's too runny, and if you add baking powder in it, it absorbs too much oil, and you do not get outside crispy, because it takes a much longer time for all that water to be dried out. So I rather have mine a little stiff. It's not runny, as you can see, and I've not overwhelmed the callaloo with the flour, because it is callaloo fritter and I want a lot of callaloo in it. So I'm going to put it in the pan, and then I'll show you. And also I will be doing some curried scrambled eggs, and I'll put in the seasoning in it, and to go on the top. It's going to be like a pizza, something you can have for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. I hope you'll be inspired to try this tasty dish. Here it is in the pan, and I've spread it nicely in the pan. Turn on the flame, and I'm going to cover it so that inside can cook very, very nicely. So here it is, my big callaloo fritter. And as I said before, you can do them in very small individual pieces, but I wanted a big one because I wanted something that reminds me of a pizza. And if you can see there, it is cooked. Okay, it is cooked. There it is. It is cooked. And why I place it on the paper, because it is still warm and I don't want it to sweat on the glass plate and then the bottom becomes too saggy, you know, not crunchy anymore. So that's the reason for me putting it on the hand towel there. The hand towel will absorb the water. So here I have some eggs that I will be topping it off with. Okay, so I'm just going to be topping it off with some scrambled eggs. Alright, there it is. Scrambled eggs, you know, and just a little paprika on it to give it some color. And the next step would be to, so there it is. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't it just beautiful? And not to mention the taste. And I'm just gonna top it off with some colors here. And another thing, you can add cheese to this. So if you desire cheese, you can add cheese to it. I didn't want any cheese on mine, but have your cheese. And if you want to add your bologna or your ham to it, it's up to you. I rather have mine like this and have a little protein, which is eggs. So if you want to add more protein to yours, and you love your meat, this dish, you can do just about anything with it. You can add your meat. So there is my homemade pizza, my baked callaloo fritter, and I'm going to take a slice. So this is what it's looking. Should I take a slice? No, I think I can leave it like this. Okay, so I wanted to do an individual slice for you, but you can take it out. You know, this will serve 4 people, or you know, maybe 6, you know. So here it is, my big callaloo fritters. Very, very, very healthy, interesting breakfast idea for you, coming from everything beautiful. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, and it tastes very nice. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.